Hey gorgeous, welcome to 2019 in beauty and business. I'm really pleased to be here with you, sharing with you some new reflections, some new developments, but really, going into a new year, I wanted to focus on what everyone seems to be talking about at this time of year, which is, what did last year look like for you and what do you want this year to look like? Because at the end of the day, the reason this is such a fun and exciting topic at the moment and why people are always talking about what they want to achieve and what last year looked like is because we are naturally as humans wanting to grow and develop and build our skills and build our personal selves, which at the end of the day is only going to have a positive impact on your business if you're running your own business as a professional hair or makeup artist. So for those of you that aren't familiar to me or new are here, I am Brooke Price. I am an international makeup artist of 15 years, and I, a few years back, really wanted to focus on supporting other hair and makeup professionals because I had experienced such profound growth within such a short period of time myself through really changing the way that I do things and getting my own mentors and coaches, that I really wanted to focus on giving back and supporting other women that are in my field, that are where I was a few years back, feeling frustrated and tired and wanting a career and wanting to be a professional makeup artist and hairstylist and really not knowing how to get the results that I wanted to. So I made significant change. I invested in myself. I worked hard on myself and my business and really learnt to thrive in this industry. And that's something that I continue to share with you guys and really want to support you in creating your own development and the business of your dreams. So I'm coming to you really wanting to talk to you about, what last year looked like for you and what you want for this year. The reason being is because it might seem really obvious. I think in our personal lives, it's really easy to want to make New Year's resolutions and say, I want to lose a bit of weight, or I want to focus on exercising more, I want to get to bed earlier. But a lot of the time, and for a lot of professional hairstylists and makeup artists in my experience, don't necessarily have the realization or take that time necessarily to reflect and say, well, what did last year bring me? Did it really give me everything that I wanted? Did I really hit the goals that I really wanted to hit? What does that look and feel like? And at the end of the day, taking that time to give yourself that clarity really allows you to project yourself into the year ahead and to really focus on making that growth and that development so that you truly can start to live the life and the business of your dreams. So I really want to encourage you to take that time to reflect, to really get real with yourself, because sometimes, especially as creatives, I know that you will have so much passion for what you do, whether we've connected personally or not. I know that you feel very passionately about making women want to feel great about themselves, about being creative, about wanting to share your talent and your skills and your expertise, about making people feel incredible and creating something totally unique. I know that will really apply to you and something you feel passionate about if you are really wanting to grow as a professional makeup artist or hairstylist, and if you are currently in your business or at the start of growing a business on the basis that you have that passion and you have those skills that you want to share with the world. So really focusing on what last year brought for you in your business is something to really consider and take the time to look at, because you cannot move yourself forward and get to where you want to be if you don't know where you are right now. It's a really important piece to the journey. So take some time to focus on what last year was like for you, and rather than just telling you to do that, I'm really going to guide you through that process, because the best way for you to realistically look at how your business is developing, or if it's developing or if it's not developing, because sometimes unfortunately it can go in the opposite direction, is for you to really focus on, firstly, how you feel emotionally about the work that you've done when you reflect on the year that you've had. Do you feel that your work allowed you to expand? Did it allow you to grow? Did you feel fulfilled in the work that you were doing? Were you working with clients that you really wanted to work with? Did you get out of bed with excitement for the opportunities that you had? Or was that something that was really lacking for you? Were you feeling frustrated that you weren't getting the clients that you really wanted? You might have been getting low-end clients, clients that questioned your rates. You might have been not experiencing enough clients, or not even experiencing enough leads, enough inquiries in your business. You know, were your clients asking you for the type of work that you really love to produce? So I think it's really important, when you are so heart driven and you're so passionate about being a creative and doing what you love, it's got to fulfill you on an emotional level. Otherwise you cannot sustain running your business. So firstly, when you think of the year that you've had, I really want to encourage you to focus on reflecting on how your work has made you feel. Does it make you feel energized, or does it make you feel drained? Because you might not be getting the opportunities that you want, or the clients that you want, or the money that you want. On the flip side, I know that there can be some of you that are completely drained and exhausted because you have gone through a year of working your ass off, putting your heart and soul into your business, and actually not really getting the outcome that you want, not getting the time freedom to spend with your friends and family, not getting the money that you deserve for the amount of energy and love that you've put into your business and your clients in order for you to live the lifestyle that you really want to live. So you could be experiencing burnout with the results that you want and not really getting, you know, with the money that you want, but not getting the freedom. You could be not actually getting the clients or the money in your business that you want. You might not be getting the enjoyment and the excitement from your business that you really truly desire for yourself. And I'm really pleased to say that when you reflect on that, whichever way it swings for you, it's totally correctable. So firstly, focus on how you feel emotionally connected and emotionally reflective to the year that you've had. And secondly, like, let's get really real here. You're in your business, yes, because you love what you do, yes, you want to make people feel great, but you also are here to make money and to thrive and to be able to have a business that allows you to have the lifestyle that you really want for yourself. So once you've really reflected on how your business through 2018 has made you feel emotionally, it's time to really focus on the tangibility of your business and actually, like, get down to the nitty gritty. Did you work with enough clients? Were you working as many hours as you wanted to, whether that be too much or too little? What does that look like for you? Just want to really encourage you to take a moment to think about this. Were you earning the money that you wanted? Were you charging the rates that are reflective of your worth and your skill set and your experience and everything that you've invested in yourself in order for you to be able to do the work that you do? How is this balancing up for you? Have you invested way more with little return? Have you made poor investments? Have you invested in yourself at all? What does that look like for you? Do you know that you've been charging less than you know that you're worth? Way less? What does that look like for you? Did you hit your income goals? Are you living the lifestyle that you really want for yourself? Is really what it comes down to. Because when you love your work, you can't burn yourself out and you can't twiddle your thumbs having all of this pent up energy and passion and excitement and creativity with nowhere to release it, with no clients to really share that joy with. So this is really about focusing on where the balance has come for you, and if you've actually managed to get that balance, the joy of your business and sharing the level of creativity that you've got, and the freedom and the pleasure to enjoy a fantastic lifestyle and have that freedom for yourself. So once you've really taken a moment to reflect on the year that you've had and how that has impacted you in tangible ways like money, time, etc., and the emotional side with fulfillment, with creativity, etc., it's then, you know, at the end of the day, you then get to a point where you have a choice. You have a choice to make for the year ahead. At the end of the day, that's what this is all about. It's about looking forward and saying, you know, what kind of year do I want to have? What do I want 2019 to look like? Is this my year? Do I want to make this my year? Because you always have a choice. And at the end of the day, if you are sick and tired of being stuck in a cycle, whether it be not getting enough clients or putting your heart and soul in and feeling like you're putting loads of energy in and not getting the money that you deserve and you're not living the lifestyle that you want, or you're completely burnt out and you wish you could spend more time with your girlfriends or your children or your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whoever it might be, then there's something to really look at here, because you always have a choice. And until you get to a point of being truly fed up with where you're at, you won't make any change. That's the bottom line of it. As always, I am the ultimate truth teller. And I have to be honest, I come from my own experience, because I got to a point years ago when I really made that change in my business that I was talking about, where I got to a point of waking up one morning and I literally said, enough. I've had enough of my own bullshit. I choose for my life to be different. And I was shit scared. But the fear of staying where I was more scary than the fear of actually changing. And so I chose to change, and I've never looked back. So I really want to encourage you to, you know, if you're making this assessment and you're really reevaluating your life and your business going into the new year, to remind you that you do have a choice. And it might feel scary to do things differently, or you might feel really lost in actually knowing how to make that change. You're really ready for it and you really desire it, but you don't know how to make that change. Again, you have a choice. If you don't know how, get someone to support you that knows how to do it, that has gone before you, because it's the way that I learned to do it, and it's the way that I support other people now, because there's no other way of doing it. If you can work with someone that comes from experience, that's been there, that understands, that will save you the pitfalls, will save you the expensive mistakes, it will save you all of the wasted time, it's a complete no-brainer. The alternative to that is that you really focus on coasting through another year. It's as simple as that. Do you want to coast through another year? Do you want to waste another year feeling deflated or unfulfilled or frustrated? Because at the end of the day, now is your moment for you to step out of procrastination and act. For you to step out of perfectionism and really get yourself out there to get the results that you want. Now is your time to step out of fear. And I know what fear feels like, and I know how scary it is, but to really take the choice to step out of that and to focus on winning. Because everything in life is a risk when you have a decision to make. But if you take that risk with the focus of winning and getting the result that you want, and you're committed and driven to it, you won't fail. It won't be a risk anymore, because you've committed to getting the result that you want. So I really wanted to take this time to really encourage you and support you in evaluating what your business has been like to date. Like, you might even want to reflect on this beyond the past year and say, you know, am I truly taking the direction that I want? Am I getting there at the speed that I really want to get at? Am I making smart choices? Am I making smart investments? And if that's not, you know, if you're not living out the business and life that you really want for yourself, it's exciting. It's really exciting, because you now have the opportunity to get energized and get active and choose to do it differently. Because like I said, it's very easy for us to go into the new year with New Year's resolutions that hit us on a personal level. Like I said, you know, typically it's like the lose weight, it's the detox, it's the exercise, it's the get to bed earlier, all of those pieces. But do we necessarily reflect on what our business looks like and the health of our business? Because at the end of the day, when you are your business and you put your heart and soul, your blood, sweat and tears into your business, if it's not thriving, then neither are you, and you absolutely deserve to be thriving. So I have decided to open myself up for 45-minute breakthrough sessions. Again, there's only going to be a few. These spots always go. I'm going to put a link in the comments below for you to connect with me and book your breakthrough call. It's going to be the best 45 minutes you spent in your business, because I will really help you focus on where you are right now, the problems that you're experiencing, and ultimately where you want to be and what those steps in between look like. And like I said, it's going to be a really great reflection for you. It's going to really help you focus on what those how pieces look like in order for you to ultimately have the 2019 that you really want for yourself. So I'm going to share that link for you to book a call, get onto it sooner rather than later, because they always go. And I'll really look forward to catching you soon. Lots of love, guys. Bye.